Okay, welcome to SUBTRACTION Uganda Learning, and my name is Nelson. So we shall be looking more on our topic, which is fractions. So we are able to handle what you call subtraction of fractions, and we are able to explain and give examples on how we can find out numbers on fractions. So in this lesson, we want to particularly look at the different questions that are always asked within the subtraction part. So we can get started direct from where we need. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is where we're able to stop, giving out more examples. So let's move ahead and look out at these examples. Okay, so these are our questions. So in our questions, they always set them in this format, as you can see here. That's how they always set them. They will either tell you to subtract. Then they will also give you these numbers in form of a word statement, like you can see. So they want you to pick the knowledge whether you have to use subtraction or multiplication. So as you can look at our number one is here. Our number one is they are telling us to subtract 3 out of 4 minus 1 out of 3. Our number one is 3 out of 4, subtract 1 out of 3. So this is our number one. Our number two, they are saying we should get our 7 out of 12 minus out of 12 minus 1 out of 12. Then we also get our question. Our question 3 is 2 out of 7. This is the one, 2 out of 7 from 5 out of 7. Okay, so let's first answer these 3 questions that has been given. Let's first answer that. Remember, we are using the concept of subtracting what? Subtracting fractions. Okay, let me get a pen here. Let's get our pen. So this is what has been given. Our question 1. So let's write solution. Solution 2. Question 1, part A. We are having our part A as what? Our part A is what? 3 out of 4 minus 3 out of 4 minus 1 out of 3. We are having 3 out of 4 minus 1 out of 3. So we are saying we look for the common multiple that can divide the 3 and the 4. Which common factor can we use? Let's use our 12. We say 12 divided by 4, which is a 3. The 3 times was 3. We get 9. Then minus, since there is a minus sign here, we use a minus. Then here, this is 12 divided by 3. We get 4. 4 times 1. Shall get 4. So this simply means our answer here our answer here is going to be 5 out of 12. Part B is going to be, what is our part B? Part B is 7 out of 12 and 1 out of 12, okay? Part B is going to be 7 out of 12 minus 1 out of 12, okay? So here we use our common multiple, which is a 12. This is of the same denominators. Then we say 12 divided by 12, which is 1 times 7 minus 12 divided by 12, 1 times 1, 1. So here we shall be having our 6 out of 12. We said we can further reduce this. We can further reduce this if it has a common factor. If you can use a 3, it can still go, or a 4, it can still go, or even a 2. So when we use our factor which can reduce this, we can still have this as should we use a 2 or a 3? When you use a 2, if you use a 2, the smallest, this is going to be 6 divided by 2, we get a 3. By 2 we get 6, okay? So by 3, 1, by 3, 2. So this is the same as 1 out of 2, okay? So we can also still look at our part what? Our part number 3, which is 2 out of 7 from 5 out of 7. Okay, our part C shows number 1, 2, 3. Okay, and remember them in according to letters. So this is going to be our 2 out of 7 minus here they were talking about the word from, okay? So when they say from, that means we shall get the value this. They say from this. So this simply means we shall write our value as 5 of 7, because they said from this. They said 2 out of 7 from this. So we start with the value, then we say 2 out of 7, okay? So now here we can still get our LCM, which is 7, okay? So 7 divided by 7, we get 1 times 5, say 5, minus, here is going to be 2, okay? So our answer here is going to be 3 out of 7. So if we do this the other way around, if we get let me say 2 out of 7, then we say from 5, we cannot get the same what? The same answer. This is going to be 7, here this is going to be 2, is going to be what? 5. So when you subtract this, it will automatically give you what? A negative 3 out of 7. Okay, so you can see the challenge which is there. You should be able to do what? You should be able to understand when they tell you from, that simply means you shall get the number they are saying from, you make it fast, then after you do what? You subtract. Okay, so let's look at another question which was given, which is question 4. Our question 4 is given in a word what? In a word statement. They are saying I read 2 out of 5 of a mathematics book what fraction was left. All right. Okay, so in this question they haven't given us any other fraction. They have just only given us this. Okay, they have just only given us this 2 out of 5. They say I read 2 out of 7 of a mathematics book. What fraction was left? Okay, so when they have not given you another value, this is question what? Question 4. When they have not given you any other value of this, how do you handle this? We have 2 out of 5. Okay, we have what we call 2 out of 5. They say I read, or you read 2 out of 5 of a mathematics book, of MTC book. Then they are saying what fraction was left. What fraction was left? Okay, so this is our question. How do we handle it? So when they give you only one fraction, that simply means if you have 2 out of 5, what does it mean? When you have 2 out of 5, this simply means that there are some other values that you need. Okay, so that means there is the other values. We can have 1 out of 5. Okay, we can have 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, then 4 out of 5, then 5 out of 5, until it is what? It is done. So these are other values that we shall use because they are saying 2 out of 5. So this simply means that the total of it, the total of the fraction, we can say total fraction. Okay, total fraction is 5 out of 5. So now when they tell you that they haven't given you any other fraction that you are going to subtract from, what you have to do, you have to know that if it is 2 out of 5, that means the total fraction of this is 5 out of 5. Okay, so now when they are now saying what fraction was left, that simply means that this guy was able to read this, was able to read 2 out of 5, but there are some remaining. Okay, so how do we get those remaining? We shall say our 5 out of 5 minus 2 out of 5. So we get our answer. Said we look for the lowest common multiple. Our lowest common multiple, which is 5. Then we say 5 divided by 5, we get 1 times 5. 5, then we get this is same as 2. So this simply means we shall be able to get our answer as 3 out of 5. Okay, so this is going to be our what? Our answer. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, because this guy was able to read, if he started from 1 up to 2, what was remaining? It was remaining with 3 out of what? 3 out of 5 for him to complete the total fraction of the book. Okay, so that's how we handle these numbers. We can see we have been left with our one question, and our one question which was what? Which is also in a what? In a word statement. Okay, so we shall be able to start from here. As we come up with the next lesson, we shall start up with this question Please also take a note of it. As you can see, John was given 3 out of 4 of the sugar cane. Then he came up, he gave a friend, or gave a friend 1 out of 6 to his friend. So they want us to find the fraction which was left. Okay, so this is the question that we shall be able to start with as we begin another topic. Okay, so we shall be able to discuss it depending also with some of your answers, as you can see. Right, so for this, let me say we should be able to thank you because you are really part of us, and please be able to subscribe and also check out on the playlist, because some of these lessons we are building on a topic by topic. One topic you miss makes you not to understand the next topic. Right, stay blessed. God bless you.